Hi, my name is Mitch ST-Amour. I'm at Sterling, Colorado for the 50th Van Nationals. I've got a 1983 GMC van, street class, and I'm here to show you different things on my van today. I had some custom louvers put in. I have stained glass side markers. I decided to put vinyl on my front flares and spoiler to keep the stone chips from chipping them all the time.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Having a problem.
Yeah, we're having a problem replacing the paint every year.
Okay.
And then I had the van painted by a company called Des, this paint shop back home. Mm-hmm. He spent over 100 hours painting it. Did a beautiful job. And back then, obviously, back in '84, it only cost me $1,200.
Wow.
Try to get it done today, you're going to spend a lot more.
And I see it's Nightmare?
Yeah, Nightmare, which is a bad side of a Nightmare. That was done by JT Spy. Again, probably back around '84 or '85 when I started building the van.
It's all etched in?
Yeah, it's all etched in and sandblasted, yeah. I've got a little bit of stuff that's hidden in the paint. And the paint on this side, actually on the van itself, what's painted on the van, it represents the paint job that's on the opposite side of the van. So you're basically looking at the van going up, but with the paint from the other side.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah.
You got the total flare kit on it, wooden running board, which is real nice.
Yeah,
And then you've got some murals down here painted.
Yes, right at the bottom there, he's put in a graveyard. And he's got the castle at one end and then the sun, the moon. Got the aluminum turbines on it. And it's been painted since 1984.
Okay. I see you got the jet wing on the back there too.
Yeah, got the rear wing on it. And we've got the tire cover on the back with the ladder on the opposite side. Got the rear stained glass tail lights on it.
Nice.
And then we've got our little exterior bar, we would say.
There you go.
So
nice.
So that gives it a little bit of a dress up. We've got nice license plate Ontario Horror, yours to discover, which some people laugh about it, but that's okay.
Nice, very nice. Yeah, I love that.
Okay, and if you come over around the other side, on the other door, I've got a chrome ladder, which you don't see too often.
Oh yeah.
I had that actually chromed by a company, and it's as solid as a rock. And it's been there again since '84.
Very nice. Yeah, that's different.
And then here, if you want to capture the full mural on this side, which is the one I was talking about that was on the paint on the other side of the van going up the roadway.
All right, so anything in particular about this, or is this you just told him to go wild and do what he wanted to do?
Yeah, right? I told him I wanted the inside of a castle dungeon, and then actually the vehicle driving up towards a castle. That's why the paint on the other side has that painting on it.
Right.
So he basically just went. I didn't see anything until he unwrapped it.
Wow, incredible.
Yeah.
Great job.
And then we also have window etching and
you got your Nightmare on this side.
Yeah, Nightmare with the rose, which is the theme is to be on a bad side and a good side. So we've got the nice side on this side of the van.
Very nice. Okay.
So here we have the front hood that also had a mural put on it, because his thought was if you're going to do the sides and the back, you might as well do the front and have a complete wraparound, which turned out very nice as well. And then I've got the spoiler on the front over the roof line.
You got air horns up there.
Air horns, air horns. I decided to get custom light grills to protect from the rocks. Obviously one of them popped a few years back, but can't replace them, so I've got to leave it the way it is, natural.
Tube grill.
Tube grill, driving lights, fog lights. Yeah. And then the inside is fully dressed. I'll open up and show you. So here, I'm going to show the interior of my van, which is a full custom interior. My father had an upholstery shop, so I was, I guess, lucky in that way that he was able to do all the upholstery for me. This is actually the third interior upholstery-wise. It used to be blue when it was in the magazine, and then it went to a cranberry and rose, and then from then on, my brother, after my father passed away, decided let's go back to the blue, so we got the blue in here. Again, I got some more etching done on the mirrors inside. They were done by also, again, JT Spy. I had the stained glass in the beds area, and also here by the step, done by my father-in-law. And yeah, and my nephew did the little van up for me to match
Oh,
the
little
van.
model there.
Little model, yeah. So that turned out pretty good.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. And then we have a ceiling with, I think it's 84 4-inch squares.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about that.
Yeah, that's all tongue and groove.
Wow.
Yeah, that turned out real nice.
How about that?
Yeah. And then we've got obviously a front sunroof.
Sunroof.
We got a back sunroof. We have CB. My son decided to put in a new stereo so I can plug in my phone, because back then there was no phone. So.
Right. Right.
And then yeah, so you know, obviously I bought it when I was 21 years old, bare bones.
Wow.
And decided to customize it, and been doing the Nationals ever since the 14th. I've been doing them, and I do also other local shows in different states.
Yeah. So tell us what all you got up here now.
Oh, the switches. Well, we've got switches for the driving lights. Anyways, all the switches control all the lights in the inside and the outside of the van.
Right. Okay. Cool. Stereo, CB.
Yeah, stereo, CB. I've got
All the necessities.
yeah, I've got electrical inside. I've got an outlet in the bottom here. I've got an outlet
Oh yeah.
at the back here.
Yeah.
And I've got the fuse box underneath the bed, which has two 15-amp fuses. So you basically plug in from underneath, plug in where you go, you're all set.
Beautiful. Very nice. Nice floor.
Yep,
Floor.
parquet flooring, yeah.
And then you got the
Stained glass that lights up with those switches. Looks really good at nighttime.
Yeah, oh, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Very nice.
Thank you. Okay, so here's the engine compartment. It's a 350 4-barrel, 350 turbo transmission. I painted the water containers and so forth with a speckle paint to make something different than other people don't have.
Yeah.
And added, you know, the chrome braided lines and a little bit of chrome here and there just to make it look a little bit cleaner. Yeah, so it's just a matter of keeping it clean and getting to the next run.
Sweet. Now where are you going to be next?
So the next run we're doing is we're going to Massachusetts for Boogie Affair, which is I think in middle of August, if I'm not mistaken the date. So yeah, so it's a sweet little 8-hour drive, and I hope to see more people there. And introduce yourself. I'll introduce you to people I know, and bring your vans out if you have any, and if you don't, try to find one. We need more vans out on the road.
Absolutely.
It's a real sweet thing for family, kids, everyone.
Everybody loves it.
Everybody loves it, like going out camping. And I drive a lot of hours to get to areas, so if I can do it, you can do it.
There you go.
And thanks for watching.
Thank you. Thanks for showing us your van.
No, thank you.
Appreciate it.
Great, thanks.